Hey guys, I am coming at you with a training that I just got at Younique Convention here in Phoenix 2022. Today we are talking about a community versus a following. So a lot of times I hear, oh, she's got a big following. Oh, look how many people follow her business page. Look how many views she gets on her reels. This person has a big following. That's why she's successful. I don't have a following like her. And nobody talks about a community. So I wanted to tell you some of the key points that she made during her presentation on why it is more important to foster a community on your Facebook page versus a following. And I'm telling you, I have under 1,000 followers, I believe, and I still make a great business for myself. I'm going to tell you that most of my followers are probably other Younique presenters. And if you sign online and you see someone has 21K followers, right? That looks a little intimidating to you, and that gives you an excuse of why she might be more successful than you. So when you foster a community on your Facebook profile page, you make everybody on your page feel known and valued. They are not just a number on your Facebook page. A following is about you, and a community is about them. That is so important. You want a place where people feel like they belong. You're building a relationship. You're sharing your stories to foster a community. So the three things that she talked about that are very important are a commitment to time, a commitment to sharing your story, and a commitment to solving problems. So, a commitment to time. Obviously, this is the most important part of your business. You need to make time for your business. Whatever your time commitment is, you need to meet people's expectations on your page by creating a pattern. We've talked about this a lot. What is your pattern? The other thing to keep in mind is you don't need to be emulating someone else's pattern. You don't need to be going to Kara Lewis Newton's page and copying her pattern, because Kara's audience is not your audience. Her audience has different expectations of her. So if you're copying her, you are not satisfying your audience. Obviously, it takes a lot of time to build a community. This is network marketing. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time. So by starting maybe even August 1st, figure out what your commitment to time is. What is your pattern to posting? I'm going to give you the example of myself. My commitment to time is every morning I will post something funny, okay? I love to make people laugh. I have a niche market of things that I find funny, and you might not find them funny, and my audience might not find them funny, but every day I strive to find a funny post that gets more shares than yesterday's post, okay? 6 a.m. every day, my audience expects to be entertained. Around 10 a.m. every day, I will post either something about my kids, my family, a recipe, a plate of food I made for dinner. I love food. Something about my personal life. And then around 7 p.m., if I did a personal family post at 10 a.m., I do my makeup post at 7 p.m. If I did a makeup post at 10 a.m., I'm doing something about one of my kids or a picture of my dinner, what I cooked, at 7 p.m. So my audience now knows exactly what to expect from Amy. Sometimes if I take a day off or I'm on vacation, I get text messages or inbox messages that are like, hey, I wanted to make sure that everything was okay. We haven't seen a meme from you in 2 or 3 days, and we really look forward to them. And that's how I know that my audience and my community has expectations of me. They go to my page every morning and they laugh. Okay, so your commitment to time, what are you providing to people? My other commitment to time is 2 lives a week. 2 live videos a week, Tuesday and Friday. I do 1 pre-recorded video, and then I do 2 or 3 collages of makeup on my face. You are very, very rarely going to see a graphic out of me. I don't think ever in my life have I sold any product with someone else's face. Never. The only time I've ever sold product is something on this face. So that is my commitment to my audience. And if you show up time and time again, your audience knows what to expect from you, right? And they know how reliable you are and how much you've interwoven your business into your life. Number 2, your commitment to sharing your story, okay? This is a huge commitment to me, and I want to talk a little bit about that. Not that everything's about me, but if you are going to be successful in network marketing, which Cara Lewis Newton is incredibly successful, she has made the very conscious decision, as have every other person that is very successful, to share her story. And not just share bits and pieces of her story once a week, but to share her entire story, okay? Selling yourself on the internet means sharing your story on a daily basis. You're going out to dinner, you're going to the movies, you are going school shopping. Whatever your story is for that day, however boring you may think it is, you need to commit to sharing it with the world. You're gonna come at me with, I don't wanna share my whole life with the world. I'm gonna be honest, neither do I. And this is why I am where I am. And I've had a nice heart-to-heart with myself. I have been uncommitted to sharing my full story on a daily basis. My audience is not used to my full story any longer, which is why I have not maintained my status. I have not created new customers. I have not had new affiliate links. I have stopped sharing my story, as I'm sure millions of people have, as the internet has become a black hole. So number 2 is a commitment to share your story. And this is a commitment, okay? Making the most mundane parts of your life seem entertaining to connect with your audience and be relatable. Your audience does not want to hear about how successful you are and how many accolades you've hit and why you're so fabulous. Your audience wants to know that you're a single mom, that sometimes you decide that you don't want to show up that day, that maybe you feed your kid frozen chicken nuggets and not an organic, spinach salad for dinner. Your audience wants to know that you struggle with anxiety and have a hard time getting out of bed and completing your to-do list. Your audience and your community needs to know your struggles so they can relate to you. Interweave your story with your products. This is something I'm going to say I think I've been good at since I started. I make it known that my business is just as important to me as my family. They are completely intertwined because my business puts food on the table for my family. So if you have a why that is incredibly strong and you are doing this because your child needs speech services that the state doesn't provide, because your daughter is so good at volleyball, but a club team is $4,000 and that is an astronomical amount of money. If you so much want to put your child in a parochial school and it is $7,000 a year and your husband cannot cover those costs, if you do not receive child support and have no way to buy groceries, if your why is financial, it is so easy to intertwine your stories of why you do this business, because it is to benefit all of those that are in your care. You need to be sharing. You need to be calling people to action. You need to have on your posts a question, an opinion, a call to action, CTA, on one post a day, okay? Not just, I love this lip gloss, but a, hey, I tried this amazing new shade. How do you think it looks on me? Question mark. People love to share their opinion. People love to talk about themselves. People like to let you know how they feel, even if it's a meme about how you can't find shirts for girls in middle school that cover their navels. Ironically, I'm wearing a shirt that shows my stomach today. People almost want to argue on your posts and share what they think of school dress codes. People like the internet because they like to comment and they like to share and they like to be right. Okay, let's fulfill that need. A call to action. I posted a picture of my dinner, and I asked a couple questions, and I am shocked at how many responses I have. I'm going to be honest, I'm not even super interested in these responses. I am shocked out of my mind that I listened to someone speak and talk about a call to action, put a call to action, and have over 15 comments on a plate of food that I didn't even cook. One call to action every single day. You need a buzzword or a keyword in your lives. Every single thing needs to foster engagement. Number 3, a commitment to solving problems. People connect with your weaknesses, all right? So this is something that's hard, and it was hard for me because often I pick at my face and I have red splotches, and as much as I want to filter them out and make myself look like this supermodel with this beautiful skin, that's not me. People connect with the fact that you have a blemish and you have a concealer that can cover it, that your skin is dry and red and itchy, and we have an exfoliating mask which helps with all of that, right? So your commitment to solving problems. I'm going to transition into Sherry Brown, who spoke today as well. What she talked about was you need to probe for the problem, all right? You're probing by asking questions. Hi, has anyone ever taught you how to do your makeup before? What are some common problems that you see with your skin? During what season do you have the most trouble picking a makeup look? Probe, ask the questions, stay out of their wallet. You don't know what their bank account looks like. Don't go recommending products that are on sale. You have no idea if they've been saving up for this primer that they saw and they love and this foundation. Maybe their husband just gave them $150 to go buy new makeup that makes them feel confident. You stay out of their wallet. Your job is to solve their problems, and you don't know their problems unless you are probing and asking, okay? So you're probing, you're asking, then you are solving the problems, all right? That's the third one, commitment to solving. We do not need to be salespeople. The reason that direct sales gets such a bad name is because you think you have to be spammy and salesy and sling these products. I have changed my entire mindset into thinking that I am a service person. I am here to serve you, to provide you with what you're looking for, to offer a product that I think is fabulous. And if you would like it and it might work for you, amazing. If you don't like it and it doesn't work for you, amazing. I will return it or exchange it, and we will find something that solves your problem. Because I have different skin. I have a different color skin. I have a different type of skin. I have a different look that I'm going for. Stop taking everything personally, right? You didn't create this makeup. You didn't come up with these colors. You didn't put the ingredients in them. It's okay if it doesn't work for this person, and you will find something that does. Growth only happens when you realize that your failures aren't reasons to quit, okay? You can't grow if you're quitting. Your failures are your opportunity to learn, to change, to expand, and then to grow. And if you can hold on and keep your mindset right during these tough times where you've made a mistake, or you failed, or someone returned a product and they never reordered from you. If you can see those as growth opportunities, then you are going to be successful. If you can exude confidence and empowerment, then your daughters, if you have daughters, or your friends, or your peer group, or your community on the internet will learn to do the same. And honestly, if you can exude so much confidence that someone in your community and your audience learns to do the same, then we're building the self-esteem of women across the world. And that is part of our mission statement here at Younique. We are building the self-confidence and the self-esteem and the self-love of women across the globe. So if you can find your passion and your motivation in our mission statement, then you will be successful. If you can go out here and share your story, however boring you think it might be, share. Your audience is expecting to know about you. They want to buy from you. You are selling yourself. You are completely full of flaws, imperfect self to the world of imperfect and filled with flaws people. You're not out here to brag on how amazing your life is. You're not out here to brag on how good you are at this. They want to relate to you. And once they relate to you, you can start the process of probing, asking the questions, right? And then offering a solution to their problems. And remember, mistakes are not failures. We all make mistakes. I've made a million mistakes in my business. There's always an opportunity to start over. You think that everybody on your newsfeed hasn't made a mistake. Wrong. All right, we're not God. Okay, let me know if you have any other questions. I hope this was empowering and helpful to you, and I will be back soon.